fine pa onyema no wani so enje shito apel ye de or the organic nyoma nkwa na ye nti we rest assured say we didi a we de nyoma pa and e ko nipadwem afa your best deal shipping for all your shipping needs. Mr. Fakoda best deal. And you're a na wopesa o shipping ko Africa. Mr. and Jin how ho say your man bulky and I say your my ekitwa and I say your my fragile and I your man perishable within a short possible time. Mr. Fakoda best deal. Next year they start on see crown your man on no way expert ever shipping months when you say you be all sort of things, all sort of packages. We see a crani ya and home massive. Ebe kwa do destination pepepe. Best deal ade ba kwa ye won ho ne say omo catch us and your money bedu enne empa ho. Beko kodu pepepe ama wo so wani agye wo ho pa afei wo team support open exams open so try exams bi try exams bi confidence level confirm open morale open boost open so be inspire open confidence e dey akosete open pana be sure and also open extra support open support educationally and as be this be sure contact team support on be English test CIA and also construction math test access courses ni na omo ye bi wo kon so a nyame ebe boa ama omo de nkunimdie nso so abotire enyume ye ne Abinel solicitors na ebe hiem and yes that's what Flames of Faith Assembly every year bring mu wey commissioner onyankopon e dia bedum na ko a prophet Kwekunya e wo UK kroma say a or this soma dasa e de boa e pagya nyame kingdom e ma ne koso be sure how be na da so only Flames of Faith Assembly emra be som ye wo number 1 Opal Street Pella Acre Hall Kennington Lane SE11 480 ye share Tuesdays and you may be nyame ya do me china Tuesday and you may be share ye share 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and we are 20 day redemption hour or jemre brand onyankopon fa na ko aso onam nrosane to me so enji wo free wo poche onye wo free how nyama ne bia retiti mu brand onyankopon nam na ko aso no onje me so Sundays so ye share every 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. every 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. na ye wo Elephant and Castle address number boy number 1 Opal Street SE11 480 Pella Acre Hall Kennington Lane and e wo Elephant and Castle oba me so connect who be do Elephant and Castle so static na say would you on my bus is very train there 2 stops over bus 196 bus 133 and now bus 333 and then bus 415 and they will be 2 stops per no see from our best when him so offline says test could be or be so for how no be Opal Street no one who no so kakraka see e wo no bra near mum and some man no go so America say ye ginem den 9 days fasting 9 days fasting your friend of birthing your miracles and ye giant pie bogusu gidi and up 5 a.m. there share with zoom and then you 9 p.m. there share with zoom and then you ye be share gidi ye be share it me so person be kan ye ho a platform here I will share program you was we are search so we who zoom link in was so and you be kan ye ho me to me afro be especially me invite to be as be kan ye ho then you so yen fan pie bon share so gidi pan yen sem no enche bia lawyer be kan me ho Abinel solicitors said the mo amonim no Mondays and you may be omo ne no mu djuma enche bia lawyer be kan me ho ne de djumadi na ahihye so pa ma mo atiefo be so mi gusu ka say amon so nhye ma me be so abaso entina so di share program na man nko atifi epoi atoye anafo baby biara obetumi ahya akobia social media platform biara wo so bia me so share man ndo adofo nyina ho Kwame Hayford me hu Kwame Hayford so fresh for free UK Kwame Hayford akwaba na mo to say Dina Mensa Dina good evening Nana Mia good evening munyina yakopon enhia mo pa sama join me so mo maba so ma muntina sudin me so mo share man so afofo frɛ wona afofo so mo mra immigration headquarters undiluted legal advice ye drew ha say ye wa ha mo mra ne enfa dwumadi ne nyina hyehyɛ so Seth Shirabua Seth good evening so me hu pama join here me hu mo Ryan Rex Ryan good evening na me mompom nyina te say mo busuafo nyina omo ho ye de yeda ochodi ampo nyankopon ase abena jachiwa abena good evening mu nyina me checha me so maka me hu a mo share ma me baby biara wo social media platform biara wo bia share ma ne nkoso ma me mon share enko baby biara ma adofo nso so enjoy me so Abinel solicitors never be kan na Abinel solicitors me the number 8 to jakakra me so opon mo email wo be hu mo info@abinelsolicitors.com info@abinelsolicitors.com omo phone number na so office line 020 3026 0090 0203026 0090 and 078 078-2470-5353. 078-2470-5353. And our last number is 079-4323-5364. 079-4323-5364. Abinel Solicitors. Open more when you more contact details. Yam there to soon. Email address and info@abinelsolicitors.com. Me some share program ne ma me. Mon share ko baby biara ma adofo nyina so emmeka me ho. Ma yemfa program ne hye so pa ma mo. Enche bia lawyer beka ye ho ama ye the program na hye so promise good evening. Me hu mo pa wa good evening. Good evening. Enche bia lawyer ebeka me ho ma ye the program na hye so pa. Me so mon share ema adofo nyina emra so mon kan che mo say yaba emra headquarters ye de emra sam so ebre mo nwumre update ben na abade na ekoso e wo UK Crodrium ma de bia nsa ye ba ena so nwumre ye be so mo nsa ye dia ba bia ye de ba aba be so mo me so say the program this koso na ye be phone lines enti sa wo or how be e wo mra nsem mu ana say program ye be ye wo question bi wo ho a me so jo tete ho ye bie phone lines na won so wo de question bi a wo bi aba na lawyer so ebe boa wo no wa answer ni na ma pepepe say de wo si pe no ama wakoma ato yem. Ebenezer Hope, Ebenezer, good evening. Stella Arabagazi, Stella, good evening. Stella, good evening. I hope someone in a share them. Someone share mon frère frère mon na for omina no mo be join here. Mon frère obi amra so me so number na e was na share dan encouraging sir. Lawyer dey ya na op crowd kakra. Enti me so mon share ko baby biara. Na obi am join ni bi. Everyone said the AC go so and I was here so from time to time. So she update your home. Who country mu na unim the ekoso a wonam saa na wakoto mra ma emra bedu. Me so mo shema do phone so emra meka ye ho enche bia lawyer beka me ho. Na the program na ahihye so enche bia lawyer e beka me ho. Abna Jetwa, good evening. Good evening. Me hu nyina search Shrebo, good evening. Mavis search good evening. Me so maka ho amon share enko baby biara. Ema adofo nso so enka ye ho nefa program ne emremo na day abose na good evening na so free free US na US fo nyina ho ye de ye chiachia mu nyina US fo nyina ho ye chiachia mu nyina me se mo nkoso anhye mo ma numbers ne nkoso kaka na lai anso ntumi meka ye ho undiluted legal advice, free unadulterated legal advice. Ye ba ye de ba be somo. And you may say the Bible so some passe de BAC no. Ye the lawyers a kuku da mamojumra, eframra, edimra, enumra, and eba, omo be pense emra sem ni mama so much mo ho ase. Bibi biara e famra ho bia and you may ye be discuss e wo program yi so. Me so frefre wona fofo frefre wonuanom. Ka chom se enayaba. Ai enaya sha sentem kakra. Se dem wa munim ne enyumre ye be ko zoom akoto a ye mpaye ye fast and paye ne so. Enti na wo see a starting program nentem. Enti yesom ebia obi wo ho a wo twen say enka normal time ne be so ansa no aba. Enti me so mo nyina anya wo ho ntia say yaba ntem. Kwajo tofo kwajo good evening. Good evening na mo ho ye de. Kwajo good evening Rose Enin good evening. Me hu mo nyina mo ha nyame onhwa mo nyina me so mo share Samuel Apia Donko. Samuel, good evening. Samuel so show me free Manchester. Nyami enhia Manchester fo nyina ho ye de. Me so mo frefra do fo mo ka ye ho. Ye guso aye twen se lawyer beka ye ho no. Me sa be Abinel Solicitors. Omo details na tuja. Abinel Solicitors open my email be your mo info@abinelsolicitors.com. info@abinelsolicitors.com. Omo phone number no so 020 30260090 020 30260090 and on my other line is here 078 24705353 078 24705353 and now so best me and your months so 079 43235364 079 43235364. Helena Opoku, Helena, good evening. Amina Adam. Amina, good evening. Na mo ho ye de. Me so ma ba so mo hye ma me. Mo hye mo frefra do fo se atnase. Enyume atnase ye de emran sem be so Ranger man, good evening. Pearl adobia me hu. Pearl, good evening. Ye da ma se some join here. Me hye mo hye ma afoforo. Mo kan chop se enche bia lawyer be kan ye ho am ya hye program na se. Ye pese obi abe me se any bit of the program. Nti ye se mo nyina mo kan ye ho ne ntumi hyase. Frefre wunya no frefre wado for mo share ko baby bia Ghana. UK has say share ko baby bia share ko Ghana. Share ko all the European countries. We share fa na nyina baby bia obetimi a share ko bia. Minya me so share ko ho ma me. Na do fon so meka me ho na lawyer so meka me enchi bia na enhyase. Ye fa program na enso mu pa. Abinal solicitors. Mo woni lawyers e kuku da.
Adofo adehye abrempome patriniwu Adofo adehye abrempon akatechi obi biara waka ye ho ye ma wadwo ye ma wo akwaba ediba abona skintin atre TV so ye da we twedi ampo Nyankopon abasa yi adomo ase so wabo ye chi dom no wasan aka ye ho de na chese eye adom arakwa abasa yi adomo ase enti fe wuni ebi na kache wuni ebi se lawyer atnase lawyer any favor atnase ene anadwi enti obi biara emomodei na wonra mepa mocha wa fe obi for obi na ekache di pade se onka ne ho na omra lawyer ni otam no eso atia na etie tam ne ko ene ye djumedie no ebeba na wieye entem favor ena ene lawyer eba be ye adwuma enti lawyer mepa cho bomodiana na ebra eso ntem na ye fa dwumadie no enhyehye so favor etesɛn yata wo twedi amponya ko panse afei na wo do afide na to ya Abanaski Penalty TV so na numrei wo hye ye ba bia wo free wo hye bia me patcho hye ma wo nia bi na wo twi mo immigration sensam aha ye wo mra di mra from ra kanche mra pusu mra no mra dware mra hye mra ta de busa mra se mra wo kwan mra se me hye Abanaski Penalty TV so amama ko ye ni mo ye sakuku dem na tima say and dear me pamocho immigration update and say official August mu ya no Secretary of State and say wada na ho wada na enti ade beti bia no na what immigration mu say some de wo so mu kena de wo yi bi free mu de wada bi eka ho and ye lansem bebua ye ba beka lawyer eka ye ho a me patcho ni pamocho na mu nyi enough mu share embra UK na mu share enso so enko Ghana titru Ghana we Ghana wo pese wo be koma as a school worker me patro na pese wo de ba ana se wo abroche aha UK wo pese wo kofa wo ba wo pese wo kofa wo kunu eba ya banding for 10 years ana ya banding keke bia na application na wo no the fake document bi na egu so na ya banding no ana sesen ana ya banding no ana se wo kwa school worker visa wo Ghana wanya serious and I sponsorship and I person wo ba na wo de wo yire wo de wukunu eka ho e de aba application na mo ye no bia wa kohoda ama ya bando bia wa kohoda me refuse na ye refuse wo no bia wa ntimi anka no wo unya sponsorship ana wo yire ana wukunu enya ye no wa ntimi anka no wo so mo refuse say ko administrative review say home office say ye nyina ye nyede ye ntwom hey eno bie wasum na wo baba beti ensem etri pa cho show emma yenua na mo ye keres e wo Ghana na se ma wo bibia opeso okofa ni nua opeso okofa ni busuani opeso okofa ni kunu ne yire ede ne ba efri eye Ghana me pa cho show emma no na omraso na enne yemi enkomo show me pa cho show enipa mo hwe no munye yi na afo ene ye diaba ene mo ababudi enkomo ansa no meko dwumadie ne so mejai ediama lawyer ene favor amomo akasa no me tun kra we say ede akwa eye North London eye nkrato ena meto yenyina ye Ghana for etiefo Abnas Kimpem a very principal person ye Ghana for Ghana ni bia ni wa ope ne yonko Ghana ni anim guase ana wo pe Ghana ni bi ahokyere na mmom ye mpanimfo bi no mu amodi kan e wo kromi ha ana enkofo bi amanya akonya ejina bibi so mama nenka bibi enfan kyerɛ mo we eye nkrato eti asema mekan se wo hu mu bia no wagi ye ni Nigeria fo ye ni Sierra fo ye Ghana fo enunti na mekan twi mo a awade ye madom a monya care companies e wo kromi ha eye modwuma amoye mo ankasa awade hyira mo a matimi mudie obi die ye domiciliary obi ho ne kitchen se minimu a ne kitchen en wode aye no office so e domesi obi ho awade ye madom Ghana ni wonu ato fie kase en wode living wode care obi also so a supply eye NHS enti sa care no obi a ne die wo ye yanya asamwa no no we ye Ghana ni na wutie mi a me nye Ghana ni baby bone me nye wa dwen se wo tia buruchire eminti wo so provide care ema nkofo na betena buruchire ajeje nkofo sika di hey masa hey sister eyen krato ena me dia to you know yourself me pawo chew so obi tie me no wa je Ghana ni bi sika say me do baba brochire adie no only free of charge. You don't need to pay nothing. Unti ahwe ba yeti ase say COS motor layemi tamu ko lawyer wo baba so ani epo yeti masie COS enye free home office enye free motor companies ne motor ne boarding enti wata eya wodia obi ani wuni asem but emremu no eye free wo ko online ya be kwa ko penny free ba ye na ye temase kuntunkuni na wo ma na di obi kuntunkuni na wo ntana so papa eye nkrato yo no follow ya emfa no emra favor 8:30 and at 8:30 may I pick a course. Okay. Lawyer, me pacho so light why na ko holiday na ko maziko. Lawyer me pacho akosi mo spice ne kakra lawyer ho light ni o. The chance na be jira wa chine kata se wa baba ma wa mra o ma so ameka ho me nye program aha e say la ye ni ho ni light o tu kwan ba ye na mi apa ne light so so la ye ni e kwa maziko akoto ni foforo inflation kwa ha lawyer matum obi ba ka say skin pay didn't know what I say yes what tell me munye easy me lawyer pro munye kikim oh good wa ma lawyer ho efe lawyer ya be cha akosia polish o kama papa lawyer ni efe boga lawyer wa so be ni wa chibi aba na munye easy wo school na da ya sempa and I will talk and so of so kuno ye Good. Yo.
Good evening.
Good evening, lawyer. Lawyer, good evening.
Good evening, Saint.
Yami ado yama akwaba eba Abna Skimping Outreach platform yi so.
Me that's it.
Lawyer na anyway ndi ka be buta o ye wo update bi ana.
All right, inti dear maybe Kanakrana is more of an update,
Okay.
and then yeah, but can be your friend or deception, misrepresentation, providing false documents, and nona
Okay.
yebeka ho asem updates bi kakra nso aba nti na yebeka ho asem na yetimi educate people no as to what to do going forward nti that is what we are going to discuss today. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, for your
that's
best mo amonkoso enhye. Monkoso enhye. Lawyer, without wasting much time no, your best set
yeah.
ball ni rolling na your program na hye so preko.
Okay,
Lawyer, over
okay.
to you. Yeah.
Over to okay. Thank you so much. Inti yes, and then me can say yebeka deception ho asem ene. It's a
Yeah.
very, very important aspect of the law. Sometimes, no, you're taking it for granted. You're taking it for granted. So you can't deception. You can't deception. A trap be enye no cre. Some pesa no cre by force. Into enye no cre. But the documents are bad. Maybe a documents krana udi aba. And a documents, no, for example, and legitimate documents. It be a bank statements are more tail and a kakra and free bank no ho,
Mhm.
but would ba say would they present it with your case. It be crana ne application form now will complete no. All complete no almost say would disclose in ninya emani ye kama. But unfortunately no one could disclose it, some certain things. Such things could be things like criminal convictions. Ebi a criminal conviction for petty theft. Ufa bibi was store. And omoma conviction. Ebi krana speeding. And omoma somewhat of a criminal conviction for that. But ujiri say enye important. And I say min pesa umbehu. Ebi a umbehu say me character ne enye de enye. Inti min fanka besie. Ninyano forms part of deception. Ebi krana, there's a certain situation krana. Ebi a ebetimi aye ejuma. Ejuma no krano, ejuma no unya ejuma wo ho. Omo ye omo checks wie a, omo hu say de wo kan ye krano enye no kre. Ninyano mo no, it forms part of deception, misrepresentation, and even providing fraudulent documents. So these are some of the areas. Under Emrano, almost say it is an automatic refusal. It's a grounds for refusal. If say Omunku said deception about dienum, as I said, all these things I've mentioned, Bakumuno, Omunku say in trouble wo baby, and as a document where enye legitimate, Omun wo kwine as entry clearance officers or even home office ankasa. So umbe refusal wo application. Yenko entry clearance hon kakra. Now, entry clearance we a very important point. The reason why I say it is important, and say entry clearance almost say deception abemwa. Let's say you man example. Who apply for skilled worker visa? Why when your COS come up, who your application be toss ye, be call ye. Afe no, mob ask you to provide certain documents and answer certain information. Yeah, patro sister, etimi ba na say ebi kra who apply for skilled worker na asem bi aba. Asem na aba na say omo refusing me visitors visa be 3 years ni. Ana mempɛ sɛ ɛbɛba ne sɛ ɔmbɛhu sɛ ɔmo kuro hɔ no ɔmo mpɛ me wɔ hɔ nti mempɛ sɛ mɛka sɛ ɔmo refuse me na application no ayɛ den akɔ na unfortunately no ɔmo hu because remember say all of this information ɔmo kita saa information no wakɔ bɔ
Yeah.
nsa no don't think say they will not find out say refusal decision bi hyɛ baby And I say, so if you do such things, no, they have the right to refuse. More refusing so or more 10-year ban are associated with say Chantron. Sister, your application, backroom ha. Maybe your application is for a skilled worker visa. For example, now mama osa ban no kai say every single time I call to the British High Commission or you present your information to them, say or your application, so person backroom ha no, they have the right to refuse you for 10 years. There is one exception, maybe come on later. But for the meantime, no. So, but as a skilled worker, for instance, what's our chance? 10 years a year. It shows, say, you will not be able to apply as a skilled worker for a period of 10 years. Now, but sister, about Rahel, about time, yeah, your application, honestly, no, and your fault. Okay, because sometimes no application no nye wo kra na wo fill in forms no koye enti wo kra na wo ye enti oye no ebia agent no or legal representative no oye no o catch no, but unfortunately no ankobem ana say to me bisa question say what to kwan akọ baby and I said what am I refusing visa for any other country that nipa betimi aka say nye UK ebia na China so na Holland ebi so na Germany nti media menka and I said nipa no feel say enye important omo kohwe nso a omo passport mu kra say omo refuse it because some of the embassies no so omo refuse omo the stamp to passport no say the visa has been refused into all of these things they say ye but we have to remember that there are some innocent parties ye won kofo bi wo ho a enye omo intent. That's the right word, intent. Into any dream say bedada the entry clearance officer onye na dream sir, but unfortunately no abanasa ebi kra ne rep no all share through ne documents no one bisano and I say catch one phantom. They should not be treated the same way as somebody always sa enim no sa intent no wo or intent no say obey defrauded entry clearance officer no or intent no say obey dada no. Some people don't have that. Inti so omo home office guidance more omo ka sa entry clearance officer or show application mono so otimi hwe say ebia enye wadwin say obey dada. It's just a mere mistake and that's it's just so they can what they can do is they can overlook it and I say omo betimi aba back Abe Bissau. There's some instances there they will refuse it automatically because maybe criminal offenses section one castle or criminal offense they'll refuse it. But in the case where is a mistake, sometimes forms no be crack into one crack or touchy baby and you say you have a criminal conviction, but what can say you do? And I work as can't say you don't. It's just by way of say forms now you be brave when him Sani panel. The Home Office guidance say omu person omu show omu intent. It is a sin sound quite dear. What they want us to do is that you have to make submissions. Oh, so when you start 10-year ban, so say ya an jury. Not 10-year ban, not be so you are so confused. Unim dear oh yeah. Wakumemu unim said very very true ne say person wo be dada obia e say wo de buy ho na yetimi ye ho adwuma to make sure says that 10-year band no e be free so asum dream so unye sa untu sa na mo a me pacho e betimi aye very big problem because omunyi em free ho na the longer it takes no the longer umbedwin sa e no cre one back and become BBR. Inti say no, they are trying, the Home Office and the entry clearance officers, they are trying to accommodate people innocence be warm. They've not done anything wrong, but Abane said 10-year ban naba. Inti that is what today we are going to look into in depth. But that's what we are going to discuss today.
Okay, very interesting subject. Very interesting subject. Except for someone who the economy, more share, more share out of formula. Ebi a winning will be over UK has abandoned for 10 years. Be so fresh out of 4. na ɔmo nyinaa mmra mmɛtie bi na yɛnhu way out na obi fa ho de aba wo enyimire obi freedom paa na aba no mesrɛ ɔhyɛ maadofoɔ nso so mmra so lawyer mesrɛ yɛntoa so.
All right. Inti, you see, Rahel, obebisa a question because sometimes no, ebi na abana say, okay, skilled worker there, Oma refusing me, right? Oma mama sa 10-year ban. Unfortunately, almost deception a bim. Unfortunately, almost my provided false documentation. Unfortunately, almost can say misrepresentation a bim into automatic grounds for refusal. Almost they are so 10 years and so many ban. But ubi to me, there are some people almost hostile in the foreseeable future. What chance be a beti media by UK biom. That chance may be through having a spouse in the UK. Ebi anasa spouse ne die ono de okita British passport. And now indefinite leave to remain. And now say akola kra ha. Akola ne British. And now akola ne settled. And you are wondering, skilled worker ne kwan no so die. Me no me person me be boke kakra wo krom ha. Omo refusing me. Omo ma me sa 10-year ban no. The question is, me ba with another type of application. Omo be ma me ho kwan say ma ban. Well, there's an exception to the rule. Somebody
Okay.
wa apply under skilled worker, but our British partner will crow so. Our partner, our indefinite, our kola or British or settled will crom hano. Omo say they are the exception to the rule. It does not matter say ebia adada bia bem inti na kire say me ba ne de me ntimi mbehwe no ana say na kire say me dofo pa ma ware no me ntimi mbe join no omo say under appendix FM, which includes spouses, it may include children. In that situation no, they still, or children who are settled, they still will allow you to apply despite the fact that deception have been. And the reason for that, they don't want to destroy family ties. Ebia what building family life for Kromha with spouse. Ebia wa kola ha. Sa adie no so almost say keep you away from your family. Not just the right to a family life be affected. Until they always
Yeah.
would want to ensure they accommodate those people. Now, Obibe bisa say me ba visit skilled worker na anya ye. Inti say me say me ba as a visitor nso year na. Well, as you know, the only exception to the rule is for your spouse, for your children. Eba is ba as a visitor no. They may say, remember you have a 10-year ban. What da? You've lied to us before. So how do we then believe you now? You see, this is why it is important. Say you'll be a 10-year ban no and say and fatal because and you cry we a mistake, and yet intentional. So you need to fight it. You see, you don't leave it because who leave here? I bet me I have it sad impact, for many years. 10 years is a
Yeah.
decade, so it can be for many years. You see,
Yeah.
so the question is sometimes service Rahel, sometimes people can be desperate a bad situation more not desperation be abom so kakra hey na we there say me mfa nko na and ebi na omo refuse me a desperate me pese me too kwan inti there me ye ama application na aye ye no me ye ama na aye ye. I don't care the consequences, me bother because me person me too coin. Me patcho say, anytime was that situation more, necessary and it is very important. Say, we contact Abinel solicitors because we can help you down that route. A bimokras, a sister, a bimokra for English language test. Now, the English language test, our mode bano, and your document, papa. Omo the university degrees, but any document, papa, na omo de ba I present because they want to meet the English language requirement at all costs. But who was that situation more? It is always best so we be contacting with legal rep to say Abinel solicitors. Now you advising on what to do going forward because there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Panic with patients. Don't panic. Don't panic. So these are some of the main things that today it is very crucial because sister, grounds for refusal in Kofo Bibrianyo, there are a lot
Yeah.
of people who have come before us, especially in this season of skilled worker. Say a skilled worker abemono refusals be brabem because almost say grounds for refusal. What are dying into yem from mouth? Oh, by a heart, we will tell you and show you the path that you need to take to ensure, say, well, application no, you won't have any problems. It's very important, that you come to us and come and have a word.
Thank you very much, lawyer. As now bet to us, me one question back kwa mebusa. And you know,
Yes.
we have so obi 10 years ban na way back. Na ever say dia edi be 4 years
Yeah.
still I will to me about forward. I'm a much me I be afa ho. Like genuine or yeah, but as you said, and people money are they didn't but
Yes.
every 4 years still yeah, okay, so with me about my man.
Oh yes, Emra common because when these things happen, I said we're addressing it as soon as possible. But 4 years crap and there's a plausible excuse. Okay, Rahul, Mami Mouse, some examples are there's a plausible excuse for it all. For example, sometimes ye crow so Ghana mine ye bet me anya agent no ye or ye bibia mau or ye bibia mau. But sometimes no communication anko ye clear kakra. Now there's some key vital information one fun to you see now
Yeah.
akoye a little bit out of bounds. And now I say a bit to me aban say it be a obi third party ne ma documents no bank statements also be supported financially. Also, when you break out, person back chrono so into third party support a bar. What's some ding also who they call akoye wo application. Of course, who a new dream will say Uber defraud home office or entry
Yeah.
clearance no onipa kro na oma o documents no ono na anim say ne bank statement no your bank statement papa and now any bank statement legitimate. One said that word intent. Unni saa intent no wo de wo pese wo backrow no so and yes wo pese wo provide any documents but you obviously you have third party support our more documents into say bibi enkoyia that's it. Sometimes in so enipa feel say entry clearance officer no they should know already. Into for example mia na maba maba say me be visitors visa in the past 5 years ago. Nipa bi wɔ hɔ a obe make saa assumption say oh say entry clearance officer onim dada
Yeah.
minhu refusal decision no minhu letter no nti minkai date no date a refuse me minkai the reasons why I was refused. In fact bibi I want to put at the back of my memory because na pa
Yeah.
say no na mean to me find it now all your application now thinking say the entry clearance officer should know and also betting me refuse they know but they want you to disclose yen kai say
Okay.
ninya no want to be in fact bibiansi ni ninya
Yeah.
but the key to it is disclosure. They want you to tell them because they are testing you to see say nipa way sebe or you're truthful and if you are going to lie at this point, you can lie at any point. But as I said, in some cases, you just don't know. Unim, udrin so onim dada, umfan kahwa enyeshe. Oh, into ebanasa, there's a way say yen so ye boy application. Emma, the new guidance and the new law, no say that deception in itself is not always with intent and yet debiana will be it will be viewed in that way. So those are some of the examples that you bet me I use it for this type of situation.
Okay. Another question I Mr. Busan said, that entry clearance officers, where do they draw the thin line between those who intentionally deceived and those who are actually at fault? Where do they draw that thin line? How would they know? Say we there and that plan or then and I say we there. Oh, bibi no could see it's not intentional. Say the back on yes sir.
Okay. You see, for example, sister, with documents, no, yeah, there's something called a document verification report. Inti, udi documents le brelmo English language test, Ude wo bank statements neba. Ude wo criminal check every Ghana eba. Ude way what was the other one? Nipa dipa. Ebia wo degree ne wo actus letter eba forward no. Omo wo document verification report bi a omo ye. They have a way to verify whether the documents are indeed correct or not. They have their way.
Yeah.
Yes. Inti so omo fat no through system no who say because they can also call the organization just to check. Say
Sure.
papa say nipa way when you're back and once they check and they find out say it's not true, they have every right. It's an automatic refusal and the ban can be placed, the 10-year ban can be placed. Into that is the thin line, something like that. They will make sure they verify.
Mm.
Now, if they do not do their checks properly, sometimes, honestly speaking, on your application via service Rahel, they haven't even checked, right, to see if all
Yeah.
of the documents are there. They've not done their checks to verify if it's correct or not. They're just rushing through the process. There is a way to challenge them because sometimes who decisions now just how and yet possible even
Yeah.
sometimes crown what mention what form no say oh ebia you're refusing it that and what reasons but it's not to their satisfaction and so they come back and refuse all of these things no or they feel say maybe for example who can say Uban, who can say only care home and only hospital a year jumada we a nurse like I said, we are Comfort Hospital Ayejima for a period of 2 or 3 years. And now they want to verify whether it's really true. You are coming as a nurse. And today also want to do their checks to find out whether the experience are who can say when you know. They want to find out, say yampa na nyampa. A bit more entry clearance officer be betimi afre akomfanoche the correct department let's say is midwifery that correct department abisa but what fre once twice phone no on one funnel phone not ringing twice
Ready
three
to
times
wash.
right now on send the refusal decision almost see
Yeah. Yeah.
because your friend or organization, no hospital, no, not only her. And Rahel, of course, that is not fair. It is not fair at all because Nanka is omo ye omo document verification report ye. Inti sa dia at Abinal solicitors no ye come deep echo say sa document verification no and I said those checks were they done because the person must have given you a letter from their employer. For example, I say on this employer ni juma. Ebi kra contract of employment kra ka ho. And now say a reference letter. Unto mean kase preko pe. Wahwe letter no our friend a fictitious. A lie na woka because my friend supervisor one funny phone. As we all know, this is life. Or bet me a be phone so ebia on fact just due to busyness and you didn't also make the attempt ebia to send an email or anything or even to get back to the applicant say yeah try say a bit contact your employer but yeah no until we need a
Yeah.
way to they need to make this effort and yes omo yeah lazy job wo into quickly no omo person omo refuse ade no smart ese omo timi yeah omo verifications ne omo checks answer na omo back to that conclusion but any such shoddy decisions no yeah mpini so kra yeah making sure say you be fight omo on the right grounds.
Okay. Okay, lawyer. I hope for mu nyinaa see the lawyer ɛka na say lawyer me question baako nso so ne sɛ the na wotika sɛ based on family ties te sɛ children and
Yes.
anaasɛ spouse no yɛmfa ne sɛ maybe deɛ no children and anaasɛ spouse bi anka ho still a metumi aba forward aba bi ne ɛwɔ hɔ abɛhwɛ so metumi aboa me ayi 10-year band na
And that's a very good question. So it will all depend on intent. Did you have
okay.
that intent? Na ewo wakuma mo say ana ewo wadri mo say wo be defraud omo ana ana say wo be dada omo. And so what do we case the about obia case is different. Obi mo be cast say ono de onye educated anyway. Into forms now more ready amano no. Now ono de on
One.
tiase. Yes, and no one say my agents no. Ana okoye ana abanasa Say, Banasa, Sister Rahel, we have to fight for such people. These are people who
Yeah.
are defenseless. And say, Gina, Momo, a fighting Momo, say, even forms no cry and Kaya Manantia Sebo. Inti, say, Bibi, anyhow, and I said, Bibi, or how would drink say is deceptive. I say, yet minimum Casa say, and ni onipa krona dream mu kra say obey sa because on no kra on tiasie and one say
Yeah.
no say oba krono so at the time it could have been an application even in the past afi no kra ne nearby no so the person is older afi no kra o tinyamase more ebi kra afi no wakofa solicitor or person obuano in the past no antinyama biase because the way the application was going, man kind of man antiasie. But what who solicitor ne die say ne die ya kind man or tiasie on who says that time no or tinye because ebikra yam bisano yam fana and cut through application process no and no one say opinion so or maska say mumfa adeno nkomana ana ambane ansini ye. So there's always a
Yeah.
way. Whatever the case may be, come and see us at Abinel Solicitors and we'll be able to help you.
Okay. Okay. Atiefoɔ mesrɛ mo a wɔwɔ question bia na wode aba me abisa. Lawyer, my last question is going to say, is it refusal on all grounds? On say forms no failure. Baby wɔ hɔ a ɔmo bisa wo terrorism nsɛnsɛm bi ne ade. Mefa ne sɛ nea nredi hɔ yie na mekɔ take it sɛ me join a terrorist group bi ne ade. Nti ɛno nso so ma receive 10-year ban was outside hɔ a sɛ da ɛno
Yeah.
mbɛtumi afa kyerɛ ma me ana ɛno deɛ ɛhu too much.
You bet me a fight a maududo. Sister,
Okay.
right? So who share through forms now? Brebreo, who nim again
Yeah.
kind thing you can meeting. Unshani year.
Yes.
Sometimes and it's easy. Sometimes we keyboard crab it me a comia bibi. Now we doing so what can know, but in fact shift button the shift here and I click here say yes you've been part of terrorism. Now the entry clearance officer can use their discretion and think oh it be a mistake and I say my main friend in Bisano rarely do they do that. They just refuse it. Now, so
Okay.
apply you do. But if that happens and they place a ban on you, you need to come and see us. Now, your church will say, all your form is a pure oversight. All your form the crowd who cry say take case, but unfortunately, I come here. And in fact, with the criminal report crowd can home. Inti no crowd say who needs a terrorist background. It is the way Ubema case now the submissions are obey and as I said at Abinel solicitors you bet me a boa was quite pass. Yeah.
Good. Lawyer, you better ase paa. You better was atiefoɔ mesrɛ mo from questions na mbra wobɛtumi a comment your question. Ama yɛbisa lawyer. Lawyer, going forward no na me say bisa obi wɔ hɔnom a wa apply severally on the dream man so betu kwan. Even so person oba you the dream man no. Nti wayɛ several applications. Application bi anso ne information ɔde hyɛ so. Nti asa ato saa ama home office no wayɛ very suspicious. Ama ɛgya the last one a wɔyɛɛ no ɛne deɛ ama no refuse akɛkɛ ama ne ban. Yama no deɛ 10-year ban ne di. Ne nti saa nipa no a na information nyɛ consistent no ɛno nso so still a mobɛtumi handle asɛ application biara ne deɛ wɔka bi na sɛ sɛ ban ne aba yi mobɛtumi aredeem nipa korɔ.
Oh, so you bet me I redeem it. It depends on the situation anyway. But what we can do is say, if that Nipacrono bet me are providing and with all the refusals, sometimes it's hard because almost refuse
Yeah,
you keep it for a few years and then you misplace it. But every
misplace
year,
it.
yeah, as a firm, we can also request your history, your immigration history, your records from the Home Office. We request it. Na ya hwɛ ne nyinaa mu, na yɛne wo atena ase, and then we take it from the perspective of what is happening now. What is your set of circumstances? What is happening in Wabrabo say ya? Into your call when you nim said no. But don't say sometimes right here, we need the full story. Into sometimes now
Yeah,
you are going by it's a bit dark. But the whole picture of all the refusal decisions, what was said, you know then how to present argument to them. Ubetimi who said yeah, ubejina afa amana ye nti definitely ebetimi aboa was akwanpa so
The better lawyer say. The lawyer can na member the tough kakra. Lawyer na also okasa for deception. What to say? And there may be a call home office, a call a honeymoon, almost clearance entry officer no mo hwehwehwehwe nneɛma bebree deɛ ɔbɛtwerɛ biara fa wo ho no ebi a wokyerɛ sɛ mekɔ school wɔ ha mewɔ certificate wei mewɔ sei ɔmo hwehwɛ ne nyinaa nti ɔmo hwehwɛ a nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ ɔmo hu ne sɛ nkyerɛ they say provide bank statement ɔmo hu ne sɛ deɛ waforge obi deɛ na wode aba ɛyɛ nkyerɛ ne adeade ɛno yɛ grounds a ɔmo hu a motumi refuse you na west to west no koraa na ɔmo refuse you ebi wɔ hɔ a ano ɔden koraa to the extent sɛ ɔmo tumi ma 10-year ban na enyimire lawyer anigye sɛm a wɔde abɛto yɛn no sɛ wowɔ ha na sɛ woayɛ application bebree na wonim obi a ɔyɛ application bi saa na based on deception grounds misrepresentation grounds yɛama no 10-year ban na lawyer se anigye sɛm wɔ ha one sɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔba na yɛ based on family spouse anaa children a ɛneɛ wato adi lawyer sɛ wode bɛda abinel solicitors a obetumi akeka nneɛma si ani ama wɔn application ɔbɛyɛ foforɔ ma ama n'adi mu ama wɔn nso so w'ani gye awie ɔpɛ ya ma wabɛka obusua ho anaasɛ wohyɛ no sɛ ade no a wɔde too so no ɛnte saa ebia wofele forms no mistake bi na ɛkɔ baeɛ anaa ebia woredi no koraa aborɔfo mi ka sɛ wante aseɛ ɔmo kan wante aseɛ ɛno asɛ wɔhyɛ question yi a wɔsɛ wei deɛ mehwɛ di ansa no bɛyɛ yes anaa no ɛna akɔte kii biara na ɛbaeɛ nso na ade ɛnte saa na ano ɔden ɛde wakɔhyɛ tight corner bi ama ɔhaw bi aba ɛma aborɔfo yi hwɛeɛ na ɔmo hwɛ a wei deɛ ɛte sɛ deɛ ɛntumi ngye wɔ kurom ha ɛna ɔmo de ba ne yɛsi so ama wo sɛ pan mesɛ omi nea ɔhwɛ na sɛ grounds na ɔmo ma refuse a na ɔmo ma ban ɛnte saa wo intention nte saa anaasɛ woyɛ cleaner nkyɛnkyɛn wɔn ase abinel solicitors wɔn ti na wɔn wɔ hɔ cases bi sɛ nti na wɔn wɔ hɔ wɔn abene wɔn a wɔhyɛ lawyer hwɛ nimdeɛ wɔde kasa wakyerɛkyerɛ mu ama wɔn awate aseɛ case bɛn na ade bɛba ɛfa wɔ ho ntumi yɛ lawyer ase bra bi ho no ɔbɛboa wo ɛnam he wɔn de fa he koraa ɔbɛboa wo apɛ nyansa kwan bi de afa so ama nso so wɔayɛ application foforɔ ama anigyeɛ aba wɔapɛ eti mesrɛ wo ɛnkyɛ bia ebɛbie phone night na so wowɔ question bi a Mr. Fabra, na lawyer nso so enyi wano ma wakoma ento yem enche bia yebetwa ye ho kakra na me maame anti abena nso so abetom na ode phone calls nso so aka me across amaye Mr. Abinel solicitors so promote kwan a omo 14 Claypole Road Stratford number 14 Claypole Road Stratford London E15 2RJ Omo postcode near E15 2RJ. Omo year housing law, immigration law, family law. Abinel solicitors. Omo email address www.abinelsolicitors. Omo website near www.abinelsolicitors.co.uk. So omo email address is here info@abinelsolicitors.co.uk. So here be dear farm ransom who always me contact on by phone. And so 020302600090 and your landline. And another number here is 07824705353 07824705353 and answer 0787327 0787327 Abinel solicitor Mr. Senfa the NAIA impo now what problem bia wo law immigration ho housing and family law kwa Mr. Fakoda Abinel solicitors lawyers kuku dam ho a ombeboa ama bibia akoto things to ama lawyer Mr. Yeah okay see a phone calls now and that's all the kakra beto aso
me okay pass me phone calls no.
Okay. And yet here for Mr. More questions need be Mr. Mo get ready. You be trying to hook a crab. Now answer you be me hand you over mammy auntie abna. No so add the phone calls no abremo. It's here for what make be my any favorite macramo. Lawyer, yeah, that was a lawyer. I'm sure.
Bless you favorite.
for you may try your hokakra near for phone calls no. Mr. More question be Mr. Phone calls burn out so no. Mr. Phone lines no edited the screen so what person will forever to studio lines no is 075 10 499. I check from some 07 first one here 074 17 510 499 074 17 510 499 and that's over me a friend 0750 422 799 0750 422 799 and now last one is here 078 61 70 5200 078 61 70 5200. Now the two today, I'm so good to me espresso. Now about the median, so now with the questions. And now question I enter media and na yedi home. And now question biara wo if I'm ransom who be am so bit media ba. Aha, video lines na akosi apini was screen so no. Studio lines na akosi apini was screen so no. Me so bet me a friend wa ba so na question biara wo bia what me buta lawyer so amaye lawyer obedi wanu woni de kwan so ama wakoma so ato ye pepepe lawyer beyi wano me so wo bia ya ba ne no ana so bia wo hia mo a so bet me be ra UK me biem you can have biem with
So we bet me a first studio number 00447502422799. Said the yapine ede atoso nano. We bet me afre na me bra lawyer so ene me di enkomode dawo ene wodi eba ye. Hello, good evening me papa me pacho me modi enko.
Yeah, good evening, Krasa Sungenka we are.
Enka won so sweetie.
Yeah. Pacho my question is say like for instance who switch to 5 years router who declare your 18,600 which is the pointer or like what of the almost share so along the line now if you are now over be apply for your indefinite now unfortunately now usikano ati like you are not getting that 18,600 to apply for your indefinite, but the only nice about maybe 15,000 a year. So that being said, I may reject your application because the first two you've been declaring for 18,600. So the last one I will put it definitely. And so would they reject you because of that or what, please?
Not say the same Jumana Woyana.
Now, like what Jumano?
What Jumano after Juma for but a Juma for no, you are not meeting the financial requirement of 18,600. Lawyer and no abanisa or mobile reject your application, no, and ask for mobile day. So what said your professor trainer here?
The financial requirement throughout the 5 years, SL will meet it. The first 2.5, 1 week, yeah, that's fine. But the second 2.5, the whole process, SL will meet the financial requirements. However, if you can't, or more.
Hello, Mega from Pacha Yanko.
Hello.
Yes, darling, sweetie lawyer 18.
Good evening.
Good evening, sweetie.
I'm in the program where
that's it.
The Pacho, I think I'm going to be sure. We know about and I say, we are in or never could have room I see. Nah, look on the school. It's not very dependent. And at the school, no. When you enter school fitting to know, and then the Mosako back to Ghana, and now Obama Kurumasi. If I can say, I said, what do you want to do about banana because all your percent?
Not just a main applicant, maybe a call.
Because, no, or
into a jawako. And yes, a jawako, dear, or ban, dear, no, dear, do ye a dependent in a visa, no, and yet you may be more. What you say? And I know you will be them. What did your person can I say?
The main sponsor no the STEM nankasa no kitanimuno. Ono say no say on your students will be wasa returning. Into now going forward, no, the currently there's no substance, but the reason why all by the main sponsor is the student. And to say the main active is the student. And to say the only active and especially
Joe, I feel for the patch any questions be I will bet to me after and far and then come on you know I will bet to me after and the lawyer Eddie and you just some the buy and I'm more Ediana dear walk and a mountain as ye and for the free gun about a book school worker visa connection my phone a yama woman. The good thing what and then commona ye bedi ye no and answer the lawyer the buy no and only a muntie me na minchire muna muntie ye e ye kuntu kuni and I would day ba connection man and ya mau and I will be na bua yen yi COS in Tunchen and I see any skill worker visa in Tunchen ne momo omo kasa about skill worker visa and I will be a spouse ba ekrumi ha saying. For instance, say, be a war episode babuchi, why you eager episode ba. Maybe I will eager now, why you know. What try embassy, British embassy, walk back, walk on you, walk on me, and walk on 9. What call you mean? I know only if you see a man bando, when you band the neck round chain. What call you mean? I walk on you, walk on me, and walk on 9. Walk or 2, walk or 3. Meaning I know more refuse you. But your application is someone now hear you say you will be a bra woman will hear you your application or if you say and now say you refuse to no you refuse to maybe 2010 when you refuse I know what connection mark you don't have it and now say you refuse to 4 times meaning when declaring now was skill workers say when you kunu skill worker now with me do dependent account and no dear to me stop some of dependent ma whether they like it or not there was some of the man but one cast application now we no ebi akon bezi hoda but we officer will declare was also work hoda and now say with date of birth be our dear just why you wrong misinformation be our dear guso ebi emre be our call no connection ma o ye ma won ka say we dey fie wusu a but ene no dey akoso ya mansa and now say be a o ma me ma papa din bi o mo dey share so ma wono you didn't know enti ama won so wo kwa no di before from na e share so e was say you na ye who say skill worker visa you refuse to no appeal lawyer me bra no appeal no administrative review administrative review no our mo de ma no is take 6 to 1 year and o mo de ma Every adom appeal solicitors say what do man na dia sem yenya ha ya rimra di mra fra mra kanche mra pusu mra dware mra ehye mra tade ehye mra space enti mra ne ba ne a chine gina se mra wo kwan enonti dia aba ene ye de ba ne ba be chire wu say home office say wo kwa kofa wo yire wo kofa wo kunu wo kofa wo ma e de o ma ba. They should give you people chance to explain yourself. Bia, you refuse to yes administrative review. Obeti me a fresh application. But no no you bia na beti me aye. You need to explain it. Hello, me don't for me pacho lawyer mo wodi o ma mefa. YouTube obi say aha auntie Abna has come very deep. Hello, me don't for mommy uncle. Mo wa mo ka so we muntie ni etia. Me pacho yan kola ye etie o.
Bacho, Sister Blanc, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Bacho, me application family reunion application about 1 year element or monkana person this a lawyer say.
Lawyer family reunion application 1 year 1 2 or monka. 1 year ya na obi na ye ma wo.
Miana me bana components.
And you chase woman. Chelsea wo so na wo ye wo lawyer na ye ya kama ka say fe wo lawyer no onye ma ba say wa na ye dia chase them ba wo fu so wuntumi so so afro lawyer
yeah e bet bia ye na
fe lawyer obekwa akoyi na ko fe na numere ye tina no pa na ye ye pie enti fe no why and no problem other say obe instructor so nko ni ma biko lawyer sadro to do ni ma de kronti a che biko na ye 1 year there a che it may be an error and a mistake lawyer number e was with the for me pacho e was screen so aye pin lawyer office number there to so and I test me so pay lawyer any number me the best send those here why
okay that's it
me pamcho ayawo WhatsApp numbers me say the screen so nyina WhatsApp ntino ubetumi afre e WhatsApp numbers no enyina so any question en fa ene de ne hokra betumi egusa e 00447502422799 e YouTube obi question Joseph Owusu was the administrative review effect in a situation where an applicant mistake has led to a refusal. Good. Entino lawyer epeso okire ye say home office of what dia ba say yemma mo kwan na mo express mo ho yemma mo kwan na mo nya appeal yemma mo kwan na mo nkyere mo nsem mo because obi e wa lawyer ka say genuine mistake obi e so so a enye wo no na fill application no entinye wo na wo fill application ne dia na me wo so home office for pardon wo e wo so home office for ma wo kwan ye won kofo be mo kofo mu kunu aba mo kofo mo yira ba mo kofo mo aba home office e refuse wo mo e be create me lead to band e be a wo dey false document e na eguso false document ne bi betimi a bank statement e bi betimi a mo care certificate e bi betimi a nyema bebre na home office for atoye mo si abandon ebi e ho so kra na wakohoda ba wan kan no kra ntro mo say makohoda eno me depend case worker ni timi bandu say pan was me dia so 10 years so no lawyer so me tie lawyer say bra na wan ba wa asem ni mu no won hwe refusal no so we hwe refusal no ba mu no titim no ma bro na dwua obetimi I revoke a 10 years no at the free band no at the free also and now will be a 10 year band no aso now when ya nikun ne yire eso de me eba obey den I application what mean call application you be refuse you need to remove the band no every also before our application and no na abnel solicitors say yet they are bassi of Wagana for a winter flying. Nayan no more juma. Nayan band new free so one of his fee. Most school workers media moon cherry because ye be out. Nebo edding, Bama moon cherry because ye. Never more coffee kunu as a spow, Edina Banadi, Nebo dimpa. Enkoye ema wo mo ensan e refuse enti frɛ wo mo frɛ lawyer na lawyer eni band no emfa free wo so emfa emau meko eye questions so Daniel say see an answer before sa montmenga lawyer otimenga yes and Daniel me say before no oh yeah enti me pamocho numbers ni nyina no efa WhatsApp any question o person wubusa onioma kofikesiem emaye me kofa me baba lawyer enkoma ene wubedi ye no administrative review no any appeal no difference ben na ewom enkura so administrative review ana so empanyinfo enkoa na ni nyina no obetimi ebusa any question o person wubusa lawyer na lawyer ejiwo ano ewa ha. Hello, good evening, Madam for Pastor me Pacho yen lawyer 80 Emodin.
Good evening, Pablo. Pacho, Mr. Lawyer,
me Pacho busare Sweden.
Pacho, me a friend wow, me and Paco na me father me yes on ba ano na all ba no information on the repeating say wa hada na man kind of pressure wa hada na the event thing with that purpose need to happen in 10 years na also on your application form by you take
me pacho wonyina on position wo ye emfa emame enti o ma bande no for 10 years lawyer ma menka bro ya asem ma menche mu on position wo ye minimum case ninti no o ye identical or your twin na ne twin wo Ghana wo ma hada na we de wo wa ha wonya cases da enti o no kra no ne application ne wa ban mu enti no ni nia brother no wo Ghana no pa na unia no ba for the visitor na student o hon mentini ye lawyer no oba o se say
Oba as a visitor
lawyer no oba as a visit and your application mo busa ne so oba hada wo ma hada but because of the twin brother now we have so we use the same name the same surname the same date of birth enti no home office for case worker no e bande ne say wo wa ha onipa na mo ne kasa kura wo UK and na wo kasa wo ma ha say don't ma bande no in this case so when you are here every your bible internet so no ba ne pen no so pen no mo ko ware a obetimi aba ana skill worker wonya bia obetimi aboa e revoke 10 year band no e de afini so ana say wonya wo ba onya skill worker obetimi aboa because the brother no wa ha say the brother we beda ne wadi ama a support mo with document e chere say wo brother wa ha obetimi aboa e remove 10 year band no de afini so enya sa na pese obusa. Correct.
All right. Okay, that's a very interesting situation. Quite surprisingly, no, obia biometrics are different. Yeah, although some we are identical twins. No, I don't know. Say, biometrics, which is their fingerprints, which it will be quite rare. Say, they're the same as Niniano. The same thing. So really and truly, no, maybe a bako abonensano, but bako onyan boy into maybe a timer or applying or not and bemu yet. Into what is important to say, we have to challenge this decision immediately. Na ye cha mo say omo ye biological identical twins. Into na ebi omo feel say decision no or hadada into there's no need. No, they have to be corrected. Na make earlier and say sa semsia I say correct it. You don't leave it. My enjana into mombra ho ye betimi abuano. Am I correct sa issue now?
Etia for me patcho for lawyer still for no why na radio with me ba to meet you.
The last question is now
yeah in term for force
how much biometric data how much iris and let me say patcho who say who your application who Ghana who your application how much fingerprint or biometric data or eyes imagine say what the question is say you need about phone and you need about
and no lawyer eche mu say mo fingerprint dey ntimi nye possible say mo nyina mo fingerprint dey ya dekro entina they need to challenge it.
That's right.
Enti no only lawyer Amy Enkasa why hello me da for me pacho yenko monshe eye refuse amama mama nie alfa na mabaka kire me sister abna ye refuse me obi be frɛ anajo a wonwa nkromo o se afi na mehwe monshe eye refuse no no ma eno wa ba be hye no wa be hwe ananya bless kimpe na betna so nto ma no aba behwe bra share like one mia yi ehon ade no mo mia na de sei akosi one mia loudspeaker ene da ho na wo hwe wo share fusu na boto wo die ku adam ye be fusu ene boto share na bra no betie hello yanko
good evening
sweetie
Bensham near Jumapa Moye.
Me that's the sweetie.
Me pacho me the skilled worker visa nearby. And I see me revoking license no. But before that, no guy no process no catch me says me be do a mobile switch ya mame. I talk now no me friend you on me sending message on fa. You can say me this lawyer say be to me na fa kwan bi so na because when you come into me fa nye duma ye.
Okay. Omo revoke company no omo revoke yen oba wo mo ye adwuma sa na revoke license no.
No na mame ni say oni adwuma.
Ma adwuma na we.
About your network, Milton Keynes.
All right, Milton Keynes. Okay.
New York.
Revoke license no home office abrel letter.
About your debut letter.
Then how did you know?
Yeah, check your size. We almost so may revoke my many license.
Okay, that's good.
In compare by a chain with the same agency, no.
Okay. So your revoking license now, most home office bed more higher the mabano letter.
Okay.
Almost the letter never mama 60 days. 60 days no. Ultimate the worry. Ultimate the switch.
Okay.
Ultimate the work. Ultimate the ABBR. Within 60 days no 3 months no. I was so this is sound shebre. Se 3 months atwa dia obiye ni wo okrum no betimi asesa ma wo associate ma wo te so obi a woni nkrata ti da me busa say when you later be e then na wo te ye enti no listen yes enti no enipa na ode mobile no mo approach no connection ma akro agent kro no frɛ no now mamu because only baby yen kasa later me ye program because lawyer ntime mo in short ntime mo because when you letter be from home officer when you letter from home officer sa letter no and a lawyer be na so dey advice but be a na letter no kura abana won sanka and a email na abana won sanka unless say enye email ena e woso ebi ne yeka connection man asem lawyer setete ho ebia aba na nipa na wo ya application ni ma wono email na kono because home office revoke enkofo sponsor omo bro wo bia wo mo do ababia me bro wo letter e ma wo ya aware say sisa enti say no unkura sa letter unkura email no lawyer ntimi ma wo go ahead say kono koso hye but the wo be ne say kopa adwuma. Okay, what's my copy adwuma na see atwa mo ho. Okay, and ye na ma say ye twa dia and ye wuntimi nye ne hwe e ma ne ni because in kema 60 days now it doesn't show see atwa home office in twam but 60 days ne so dia home office be twam to the copy adwuma e appear say ye twam. That means ye twa ma che. Why? And you say what babro chire adwuma ye. Yeah, only meaning come on. Why? Don't worry. Yes, 60 days, but Miss away 2 months and back. Hello, Meda for young call. Hello? What was the young call? Yes, darling, sweetie. Inshallah, young call. Lawyer Tete, or sit Tete Obani.
My question come a lawyer and so we Ubia was a care Asala. Asala for some motion the case, but Omama no unifa. So on nothing, I'm a friend now or my interview. But Omama unifa. If I share by you and a British and waiting me our
if you unifa no dear drone or castle your wine. Sana lawyer be you no dear drone or castle your bang.
I'm a patrol dear drone or castle and if negotiate for a person for
okay, international as a lawyer. Nebusia 4 person for no man our in this case 2 years no more diamond is so funny name mukopem so mo be decide no oshia will be a obetumi aware no amana yeye yiwu ni Britain ni amana yeye
aware without a question or doubt, and in certain circumstances no ebetumi ayeye but esemi kun the full picture answer betumi advise into children minors are also strong me percent minute kasa answer now we can go forward.
Hello, me do me patch your legend.
Yeah, Barbara, good evening.
Legend to you boy what yanko.
One back
na legend to skin fan club program no to take it na my party maybe.
Sabra no me bobo mo ko Ghana ntina se.
Legend to ko Ghana how many years ni? Yanko yanentem legend na busa question ba pepe yanentem.
Oh, we cry there. Enya a question like me contribute to sa niema mienu a by one aba nipa na obeka say what this school worker visa ni we buy ya do ya revoke eye nipa no sponsor no license ni we ono ankasa so won check ni share code say you twa eye na yinu a
ne besa ni mu a
obehu say ono no visa ni ye twam ana say ye ntwam
me dase
bia na ye sponsor no eyi ni ya kokọ ya twen say ne sponsor na ya je ne license ba na o check share code ani ntwam ana two that identical twins in some na problem ba
sa
kasa mi nua mo nketua mi nu omo ya identical twins na omo ni esumo omo ko Korea ko fa ni amaba omo nya the same problem e wo Korea two UK has so no omo nya the same problem ama UK akura de you de omo timi chire mu ma omo ti ase enti no omo ko but omo ba UK anu ba ko di ka ba ha koi chire wo sa ba no omo refuse to no
yo
ana panyi ni yes o ba ha no ono na chire te sese ne wo si busa se wa ba ha da na sese no no ka se o ma ha da ana ko rinsu ketua na wa ba ha da ne de abande ne se ono na ede
abahada
ana be dia te sese ne ne ya kano adenti na mo obi biometric fingerprint nenso no obi buy and fingerprint ni different nenso wo dey check ko buy no so wo ba no obedu airport abeka say ne fingerprint different while we are all the obewu no but hane dey chese wo ma omo case workers no wo hwehwe
ebi o wa ma deda ebi so mo ye adwuma fifie to ebi o kra na mi aha
nti the experience ayanya ne say ya mo omo assistant di no omo di Peter Mensa ba omo di ba ko di day ashim amana ye Peter Kofi Mensa na say ho na di difference aba now ama say omo tu kwan ya
me dase legend me dase
but omo we identical twins no omo check say omo di
me dase yo legend me dase me mre na ye be me dase hello me do for yanko legend me dase yes darling
right
yes darling good evening sweetie
really me patrol question na person Vimia no 2.5 years and also check for 5 years and now what they call it lawyer or the idea man who was submitted or Johnny Basson if you know by a lawyer and so movies I said the British passport comfort decision in my engine but then I said the first one 2.5 for the ban I didn't also check for 5 years and also almost movies have British passport then I'm simple lawyer
Omubusa oba British passport a lawyer a 10-year route no was special about 5 years original ne baso ba lawyer ne application ko home office no see home office dia ba say enkura ne ma me enfa ne British passport mra e possible sir and it possible why
it's possible because maybe our form no was stated say a partner, right? We have a spouse and a stated spouse, no the name, the details, the nationality, and to say no, they just want it as part of the application process. So just provide it because once it is stated say a partner no, sometimes we check it checklist no krana. it does ask for partners' identification, such as passport, for example, or maybe a biometric card. It's all in good tidings. Be a problem.
Right, intimo fanko biana mo lawyer no trust so wo sprout intimo moji intimo fanko why medase hello medaf me pacho yenko na yemfa dwumadi ne mra na wiye.
Hello Salon.
Yes darling.
This is the lawyer say application decision by no more you but men enter that mean never and not will commit to my appeal. But not appeal is sometimes may not be naked. It is
appeal date of Trump. Lawyer, when your decision when whoever email them or who you are appeal date next to me again also ye.
Well, but by saying reasons why the appeal is late. Into the bar, you bet me a stretch or more. You bet me I submissions. Now I'm now appeal will be resurrected again. Why?
Getting to 2 years ago, I say, why I was getting to 2 years, so that's where I appeal.
But you can still go forward. But the thing is, how comes say I had 2 good years since I did not say email no unusing B1 they want to know reasons why, you know, and a proper explanation. And I know the so from here we can talk in detail as to why Achesa Ebikrana call spam. Ebikrana, you were sent the email late after 2 years. And Ebikrana sa email no cry. Although you used it for the application, Ebiana there was a problem with the email. Ninya no mono. I say explain the tribunal. Emma Mutia say answer no.
Yo, me the lawyer say hello. Me do for me patch and call you. Me last caller.
Okay. Me patch me the skilled worker visa and but I know. Employer is so near Juma, but I'm my reference letter to apply for a different job for sponsorship. Does that work in any way like that? The same who choir idea, and here choir makes me a faso.
Yo, what do you man away?
Pacha London.
What that brochure? What do you say?
Me Pachenga na meji.
Enti da say London specifically home office. Me na me busa so adwuma na wo he. Na wo London na me no kasa nti e wo he wo London
Radbourne Street.
Okay emmo no wo ka no kra no timi de ye adwuma within wo ka na mu wo timi de ye ka adwuma bia wo pese wo ye a wo benya adwuma na mo betimi de 20 hours outside the company no mo de wo baaye no.
Okay.
You don't need a letter from them and I would akwa ye adwuma. Mom, we hear letter from a company no whereby another company person almost switch visa no at the mouth. We hear so we release you. So we na ama ukwan say koneko switch. Honestly speaking, lawyer, I did really no. And Ghana for mo adwuma wo kromi a any Nigeria for any whatever. Mo ya we se mo ni adwuma. I don't blame them and for me feel Leicester some person me demonstration na abro me nipa na odo mo ba ne kasa ye no ele nipa ne say anti me pa cho me mo ya we se me ni adwuma na ma ya iga so mo person mo ba abrochiri enti no hwehwe kwa mutum because wo ba no nipa no so ka kire wo so ni adwuma. I don't even get you people Mentemase and I said began of what binum your selfish interest in tino a binum say you wouldn't yak oba and I'm not doing moba because no many panajuma ne visa no and your juma and your papa bio care visa no muni hey china a year you got was mammy we bet me akoya juma wa baby why na ye care na mu na bet me juma bet me 20 hours pay letter you don't need it na no so we share company bi no mo person mo sesa office ane ma wodi a unya letter if you company no why lawyer na ya mame ye zoom braso na be bompa ye wate
Me pa show you.
also to London we are from a nebra, sorry. Why? So, lawyer, your program, a year 9 days fasting and prayers. So, when did you ask your full man to the ADD? Never more 9 o'clock, lawyer, sorry. What did you mean? 9 o'clock, lawyer, you use the baby. Now, was so near Jumaneso. Now, was so. MBA and Fana who are dinning and Nimunyam toss, all shiny and all shiny. And I mentioned from a lawyer for a Debiana Dimam or Radier, lawyer, me Radier, be a Puno Radier Castle, and I'm more on a may from. And then the matura here, 9 o'clock, yes, Tatizum, may send the link in Amau, Brandy Bobby lawyer. Ye September more of Bonifam and the home minister, or Bobu said that I will pay the Domino. Ye was September, October. November, December, lawyer. If we are saying it will be a routine BIS Zoom 9 or Mokomasha say it will be no, you really are colloquy in Zoom. Obama was a father who called Facebook and media tour. Wow, from a Zoom. Never try to from a diverted course in Yama lawyer, Amy, and Komaya DNO. Very, very, very good. Obia Freno, Oposoko Falcon, Yiroma, Unia, when you refuse administrative review, me powercho, Freya, any, now one no any sour so. Lana, but you ask me to catch another for.
Master Mamma catch up Viana said, me pachawa, no matter how difficult our case is here, Ebia, as I've mentioned today, Ebia, no, your fault. It's a good hour, Mama will tell you back. Right at some drain but me will have say me catch us Abinel solicitors you bet me abwa ama sad deception na ebia na omo dreams a wo dey bomb no so no they be nye deception na only sa intention no you bet try omo guidance mu and make sure say wo application no going forward no emu ayehwam emu agina ye. And we'll make sure say be have done it into fraying or Abinel solicitors na yentimimboa be that say
Zoom may send the ama brabe join the empire. Akosia usu address Jefferson. Why are there radio program radio address Jefferson be among in some man senior nurse. Skimpo fan club your vice chair will be among in some man radio we nyane. We also dey want to tell chiri. Obia mon ensemano waya de Zoom no program me wode ne ho agimu bruta butu lawyer me da se bobra de show me da obi biara se ye 9 days program ye fasting and prayers ye start anopa ahomache lawyer de timi afri so ahomache 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. ye 1 hour baton prayer day break me through 1 hour be bobia san wo si abonten o me ko school kurana start school sister brother brane bebo biwa wo kwa adwumam ade cheno ade news na wo pese wotie me pa wo chow odru anumre nsia ye break here fasting 9 p.m. but be a wo bia wo de ho wato di mi utimi join ne eye Zoom no eye 2 hours non-stop prayer non-stop na wo su bie awurade e kasafa ne di fu mu a na se wo na awurade de wo ho message beba awurade bie ne ni awoka ba bra bebo bi fa rusi adishi moja ni mama sha ase 9 pepe eti mesra obi biara a wutie me pa wo cho join ni eye Zoom no eye Zoom oba me WhatsApp media to me WhatsApp status anasa wo test me say wo pe Zoom na me pa cho me de ebe sendo ama wo nsoso no wanya bi eye candy boache or say please can you pick my call candy me ko ye Zoom mapon me pa cho for lawyer why na lawyer MPK oko lawyer ebe pk oko inti me pa cho lawyer number da so inti no ubetimi ama me say wa senior nurse we do yi na motuom ensu ebeto onye bida inti da obi biara se ewade enhira mo awasi yimi free so na me nko Zoom.
At Diaspora Insurance, we understand the importance of dignified send-offs within Ghanaian culture and traditions. We also understand that you want to avoid the double trauma of your family grieving and not having the financial support to cover funeral expenses when you're not around. With our Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, you can now cover yourself or your family in Ghana or abroad. With no medicals required, we'll accept you if you are under 75 years. Visit our website today or call us to complete a simple form in under 5 minutes. With Diaspora Insurance, your peace of mind is guaranteed.